still talking to Cecilia Gaerlan, the Executive Director and founder of the Bataan Legacy Historical Society. Now she will be explaining, more or less like relating the very difficult process, the story to our viewers and listeners. Go ahead, please.
So, as I mentioned before, in 2014, we met with the California State Superintendent, Tom Torlakson. And at that time, they were proposing the inclusion of two events during World War II in the Philippines, the Bataan Death March and the Battle of Manila. But as the revision process was going on, we were able to include many events. So by the end of the process, instead of 2 lines, we were able to include 1.5 pages. So 1.5 pages in the curriculum framework. So what is the curriculum framework? That is the framework which the schools are supposed to follow. They are supposed to teach these, and then the publishers are supposed to include this in the textbooks. Now, the bad news is, in California, there are about 66 high school districts consisting of over 1,600 public high schools. And each high school district is in charge of implementing the new curriculum framework in accordance with the local control accountability plan, which means it's in accordance with their budget. So we are just starting. There's 90% of the work remains to be done. The good news is, because California is one of 2 largest states, that largest consumer of textbook, the other state being Texas, any changes in the curriculum framework for these 2 states, the publishers are obligated to include any changes in the textbooks. And these textbooks are distributed nationally. So it's a matter of time before the other states start teaching this. But if this had happened in a very small state, like, for example, Wyoming, the publishers are not obligated to include this. Mm-hmm. But since this happened in California, so they are obligated to do this. However, the textbooks are not out yet. It takes about 5 years from the time of approval before the textbooks come out. Mm-hmm. So what we did was we preempted the publishers, because we don't know, number one, who's going to write the textbooks and what they will write. We want to ensure that our recommendations to the California Department of Education will be the ones taught in the schools. We don't want a regurgitation of the old "I shall return," mm-hmm. because in the way we present the war, majority of the Filipinos did the fighting and the dying. That's the reality. That's the hard reality. And at the very end, there was the Rescission Act, which deemed their service as not active, thereby preventing them from getting their rightful veterans benefits. Mm-hmm. It's a tragic story. And actually, it goes way back before the war. The presentation that I do to schools, I just did one actually at the Army and Command Staff College at Fort Leavenworth. And even these officers, they're all military officers there, taking their masters. They don't really know what happened during the war in the Philippines. Mm-hmm. So it's important that we get together. And especially, as Filipinos and Filipino Americans, we need to get behind this, because this is our greatest legacy.
That's right. And Cecilia, it takes a woman like you who is inspired by your father, Luis Gaerlan Jr., who, as I understand, is a Filipino. He was a Filipino veteran, 41st Infantry Regiment of the World War II, and a survivor of the Bataan Death March.
I never appreciated what he did, what our veterans did, mm-hmm. until I started reading a manual. It was like from a training course, actually from Fort Leavenworth. And when I was reading this analysis of the 41st Infantry Regiment, I started crying, because I never knew what he went through. Mm-hmm. And apparently, my experience was not unique, because a lot of these veterans never told their families of what really happened.